Just hours after the Falcon and the Winter Soldier's finale released, Marvel Studios was quick to announce that a fourth Captain America film is in early development. Though this film has just recently gone into production, it seems that almost everyone has started to immediately speculate about it, so let's join them and talk about the fourth film in the Captain America franchise. First off, this is something that is very rarely pulled off. A franchise carrying on under the same name but with a different lead character. Captain America 4, for obvious reasons, will not be about Steve Rogers, it will be about the MCU's new Captain America, Sam Wilson. The film will be written by Malcolm Spellman and Dallin Musson. Malcolm Spellman was the head writer and executive producer on The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Dallin Musson was a writer on Episode 5, Truth, and Episode 6, One World, One People. The film does not yet have a director, but Marvel should not overlook Kerry Skoglund to take the director's chair for the film. Skoglund was the director of all 6 episodes of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and her style for the show both felt unique to her, and also in line with how the Russo brothers shot their Captain America films. Her existing experience with these characters and the way she maintains franchise continuity through visuals would be perfect to carry on into the future of the Captain America franchise. And as mentioned, Steve Rogers is not Captain America anymore. Even though Marvel never directly stated that the film isn't about Steve Rogers, it's pretty obvious. It would be odd to go back to Steve Rogers after taking the time to establish a new Captain America. And with the film focusing on Sam Wilson, it'll be a sequel to the Disney Plus series, meaning that we'll probably see some storylines carry over into the film. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier introduced Madam Hydra to the MCU, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and teased that Hydra is not yet gone. Though the ending of the show teased her role in setting up the Dark Avengers and possibly the Thunderbolts, she is still Madam Hydra, and we could see her make a return in the fourth Captain America film. Considering how important Hydra was to the original Captain America trilogy, it wouldn't be a shock to see her return to the fourth installment. And speaking of the Thunderbolts, they are coming to the MCU, and 2 members of that team are alive by the end of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Baron Helmut Zemo is in the raft, and John Walker got a US agent upgrade from Val. So these characters will certainly be coming back, and there's a famous comic panel of Captain America, Sam Wilson, and US agent fighting, each with their own shields. Now that Sam is Cap and US Agent accidentally allied with Hydra, this panel can be brought to life. This means the film could be a Thunderbolts crossover or help to set up the Thunderbolts. It depends on what order Marvel has chosen to tell the story in. At the Marvel Phase 3 announcement in 2014, Kevin Feige showed the original title for Captain America 3 before it was changed to Civil War. It was called Captain America: Serpent Society. And even though the majority of people love the film we got instead, a lot of fans wonder what it would have been like to see that original film. Maybe the fourth outing will finally choose to tell the Serpent Society storyline. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier drastically changed things in the MCU. Sam Wilson is now Captain America, Bucky is free of the Winter Soldier, there is no Falcon, the world knows that there were other super soldiers in the form of people like Isaiah Bradley, and Sam's speech at the end inspired change. So how will we see this all carry over into the fourth Captain America film? First off, let's talk about the Falcon. In the original source material, when the mantle of Captain America was passed on, so too was the mantle of the Falcon. And it was passed on to a character named Joaquin Torres, and this character is in the MCU already. At the end of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 5, Sam told Torres to keep the broken Falcon wings as he was about to get an upgrade. Judging by that tease, Torres will suit up with those wings in the future and join Team Cap. As for Bucky, his status is a bit more complicated. The ending of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier left him and Sam as best buds. So the MCU might not want to break up this duo, and they won't send Bucky off to the Thunderbolts like in the comics. So a return for James Barnes in Captain America 4 could result in him finally going off on his own or sticking with Captain America. His arc could always go 2 ways. He could either bring new meaning to the name The Winter Soldier, or he could finally ditch that title altogether and go by his Wakandan given alias, the White Wolf. No matter what happens though, it's safe to assume that Bucky will return in the film alongside Captain America. A couple other characters we might see more of are Isaiah and Eli Bradley. Isaiah became a fan-favorite character in the series, and though his story was told, it doesn't mean he has to leave. He seems like he could make a good type of skeptical mentor to Sam, given his past, and he could also help inspire his grandson Eli to be the Patriot. Patriot is a young Avenger, and with them coming to the MCU, they're going to need to establish the character of Patriot before the Young Avengers assemble. And lastly, what about Steve Rogers? His fate was intentionally left unknown in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Is he dead? Is he living off the grid? Is he actually on the moon? No one knows. Not even the writers of the show know what happened to Captain Rogers. Some people love not knowing, and some people would like to hear what happened to him after the ending of Avengers Endgame. Could Captain America 4 finally give us a definitive conclusion to what happened to Steve? Either in the form of a line of dialogue, maybe a series of clues for viewers to figure out themselves, or maybe even with a cameo by Chris Evans. Lastly, no one knows when the movie will come out or when it will take place. Kevin Feige has said that more Avengers films are on the schedule, but has not yet announced one. And writer Malcolm Spellman has said that he's surprised at how little Kevin Feige has revealed, meaning that there are a ton more films and shows that we don't know about yet. The Marvel Studios Celebrates the Movie sizzle reel gave us titles for every movie up through the summer of 2023. Captain America 4 could take a slot later that year, or could take up a slot in 2024. It's unclear, but Marvel is being very purposeful with not giving us a firm slot for it yet. The bigger question is when it takes place. Will it be before Avengers 5 to establish why Sam Wilson should be the lead Avenger, or will it be after Avengers 5 when the Eternals, Fantastic Four, and the Avengers are all in the spotlight, bringing about a new age of heroes, if you will? One thing is for sure, we're all very eager to find out. If you have anything to add to the conversation, please let us know down below in the comments. And thanks for watching.